say, oh, I trust you. So, research, you know, a cut across. Ofa baby, and here they are. The big interview. Obey who be there.
Rich, how do you feel about this information? According to Live Score, almost source a transfer markets.
Okay.
TNU say if it's a football baby, yes. Club BN was spending on transfers at Chelsea. And yes, summer way if it's a football by all time. Chelsea partner has spent sika on transfers 4.18 billion euros. Ufiwa now about Man City 3.23 billion euros, Juventus 3.18, Manchester United 3.02, then Real Madrid 2.9 billion.
I feel the one more say market no. Now it's obvious. As I mean, come on, some call 4.18 billion.
Yes.
And more to I'm a deposit Daboaba.
Omotogu say.
To scare.
Oh, rich.
Then Nansiana, FIFA Club World Cup, Kukwasa, and Kwasa, the Kwajia. At the Papa Ben at Chelsea.
But, Rich, Unim say, when I saw the data, never say me GD, never say me GD. Because Yebehu Chelsea as a big club, omo Esther say omo top players akese no. It started from Roman Abramovich time yawo. So what it means is that in two ownership errors, Roman Abramovich and Claire Lake for in and CA equals to me. And Chelsea has really done transfers, Papa. Because say Yabeka say all time if it's a football baby, I say Chelsea are spending on the transfer market even more than the likes of Real Madrid, Juventus, AC Milan, Monica Sane, Nim from Titi. You say omo top players, you know. Rich. And no me who now me who dream kakra. But that is according to Live Score. Almost see almost figures, you know, from transfer markets, and they've accumulated the Chelsea and are the big spenders of all time when it comes to transfer. Say Yedisika a room na yato player again. Rich, Chelsea the end more kakra, but Man City the so shocking. Because Chelsea you can go back to Roman Abramovich time and acha kakra. But Man City the Sheikh Mansour win. And within this short time, look at the way they've second 3.23 billion and a Man City. And so at me as spending Juventus the Enyam because they've been there for a very, very long time. Manchester United Enyam Sir Alex Ferguson, even before Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester were breaking record when it comes to the transfer window. Then Real Madrid. Now Rich, everybody saying that Real Madrid the most successful club in Europe. But almost also 5 our transfer market.
Prudent spending.
And probably every almost spending they get results with it in tandem. Maybe the other clubs spend, but it takes time and some maybe more results, you know. But Real Madrid has done it. But again, this analysis will fit into time.
Sure.
Because say Real Madrid a big club So if they've been spending of course their successes along the way, no, a longer period. But say Chelsea is starting Husika Nansaya from Roman Abramovich. Now within this short time, Omatimi spending Obiana Omoto officially in Manchester Real Madrid. It's about timing. So Manchester United 3.02 billion, and Man U are spending. Of course, that is all time. And see, every success be a winning for Man U, whether a Cho, whether a Titi, whether a pedigree crana. This is what they've achieved with those successes, you know. me team Barcelona MPM. AC Milan MPM. M1. Liverpool card metiasie because if it in Liverpool my pepe team. Who check teams at Liverpool DJ Champions League say na only one that time near say this is the squad I will say squad we enter in the Champions League but they won it with it Jibril Cisse win the Champions League with Liverpool and Liverpool they understand but rich AC Milan Barcelona not in the top 5
but just for us to catch us say so I heard the last Zebia me records are making is correct the last 20 years we go England they are the best team almost spend it but at least
anything I make say Chelsea has been very very successful in recent history doubt to be anyhow doubt to be anyhow but what this research means and say in that short time in answer say they've really spent.
Okay.
They've really spent because say a short time now only be two be all time there. Then it means that within this short time, Rich, you find say ya kwaka. Obia tunika. Okoda da they will do be say ebia bonsu. Now starting from Kumasi, now to be the short time we sign who drew Accra. It means speed I want to call within time we go do Accra no. Any speed on no require no. Let's say no speed na no shit. That is what I mean. I am not talking about success. Chelsea has been very very successful within such period no. But the money they spent within that short time, you know,
and it's also
astonishing.
That's
brutal.
But almost next time, yeah, the almost 2 years, no. And the almost turn so come bra.
Oh, na a free teaching, teams almost turn players there. See, I can't turn success there. Any Borussia Dortmund money FC Porto money to Chelsea. Because of money, they are selling clubs. Yeah. Then the Brazilian clubs, you know, or a back turn there. You will not go there because their clubs are no. The French clubs, you know, say Saint Etienne money they produce a lot of players and but this is big boys, rich big boys discussing there. It is mostly about sign of TV toy because Sika and or the purchasing power and according to live score, this is the record. So, and then minute in temper 5 a.m. Then the first notification I mean was from my friend Mike or Trauma Telegraph or the Netherlands. He's the most trusted journalist, say open news from the Netherlands. No doubt about that. Mike is your best guy. Rich. Anopatutu Mike actual article biama Telegraph. Or say Ayas is in the Dalima. Dalima kwa de batria. I say, I say, good. That is the best. Say, I ask Jessica to do some business. Be on some common in Glabach. I offer this Japanese center back Jordan Henderson a few minimum. Into a person who come market no pay a new tempo controller. There are some spots they want to fill because last season and now yes in a G the Eredivisie they want to come back and win it. And they need money to go on the transfer market. Now Rich, in Pembrey Ayas, their biggest talent is Jorrel Hato. And to say Pesca. That has been the model of class desires. And unti time at Chelsea buy some more Jorrel Hato no. As someone who discuss here in their boardroom, almost sporting director or Alex Cruz, and even now Bedaba say Omubama Ayas BBR 41. And that is their final. Said, I asked Ebedia Omunji, so Omunjia, they will not come again. Now, I went here and how to so I can't try to say, Omumanu Quino Honko. And class Messiah, Rich, they don't force players to play for them. Because when you produce you, they can produce a lot of you. And they need my friend Chelsea not with Timmy Ako. Now, Rich, there's an update on the African Footballer of the Year.
Okay.
Ademola Lookman. Unim say time na Felipe Inzaghi ewo Inter and want to Lookman da because of the way our ball. There is a clear difference. Look, and yet 3 back behind a 3 back. 3 backs in a defense woman. Rich Inzaghi 3 back now obono. The reason why na ebeye ding say obeto abanti efeno Ademola Lookman say Inzaghi bought 3-5-2 ni bi. The 3-5-2 no oh here 2 strikers pe. And oyesa coach is now I say Antonio Conte. Ni 2 strikers no up 2 forwards. Omunyo ni nya strikers. Lautaro Martinez Thuram 2 strikers no mo jira anymore. Enti so oye any other forwarder whether oye wing forwarder unya space e won the team ni because opeso about 2 strikers center forwards won anymore. Enti Lautaro Martinez any abranche fenu Thuram asa any other wing biano is coming from the wing backs no pay. But Rich in that same 3 back your coaches are I prefer the 3-4-3. And actually a 3 back, sir. But to them, they only need 2 central midfielders. Then wing backs, no. Then anyone, they still need 3. Whether 2 behind 1 or 3 are as many. Until Bakaya, tell Antonio Conte about Chelsea, no. He started with a 3-5-2. Said they be our no. What chances can down on see Debbie? The real Chelsea players in the city, no. Obe changing the star kaka from the 1 year Italy, even including time on handle the Italian national team no and play at send a hazard mubenya biabo on chain. Rich today in Zagiko a Christian Shivu ne coach Inter and Shivu want to change from the way na Felipe Inzaghi a ball Inter no. That is the reason why I say Ope Ademola Lookman and yemi one because Rich, in the last 3 seasons, Upe one of the best players in the Italian Serie A, no doubt. Abrante friend Ademola Lookman Eka. The man you say finally Inter the proposal. And proposal on the deadline at all. And on the come Atlanta say they will pay 42 plus 3 million add-ons. Into Oka package in Iboma, 45 million euros. Se team friend Atlanta Bejia, Omo Masonte, na Omo Ehun. Rich, from one African footballer to the other. You see, Victor Osimhen, by 9:30 to 10 p.m. over through Istanbul. Na wako sign a contract, no. You have more details of the Galatasaray for Asia to Napoli on Victor Osimhen, you know, Ewaha. Now, Rich, Turkish media say Galatasaray enya Victor Osimhen say Kima. And when they told you, I said, team friend Manchester City out on James Stratford. And so when you're goalkeeper. Now, once James Abano, between Edison and Ortega, I was a Bakuko. And they feel, say, Man City for no any information, said, team friend Galatasaray, any Edison started in Comache. And between Ortega and Edison, you what? Oh, you transfer market, you know. I will bet me in your other corner. I have branch a friend Edison. We have Victor Osimhen on Bailey now. Galatasaray will fly to Manchester. Sit down with City. Almost say personal terms with Edison, they are done. Name Momono Sikana City Force or Mojiomono. Some committee at the swab between 7 to 8 million. They are ready to pay and get Omu goalkeeper no. Not what Timmy Abe sign at the Amomo. So that is the latest. Rich Miriwa. Very, very snappy. Just an interesting update here. I am a fascinating me who story and random from David Austin and the athletic phone. Rich, maybe I catch you say, and people disagreed. Me who later me could read messages then for you. They don't really agree. Me say, as na team they also see, you know, they needed a final push, and they think say it is in this guy called Victor Gyökeres, a striker. He was born to score goals. And he born here, you will be a relation Musawe, or you're consistent in scoring, you create chance manner or be say. Senior now Pep Champions League Agia okofa Erling Haaland buy no. That is how Mikel Arteta ehu abante fene Victor Gyökeres. Rich, some sentiment na me wono. It seems that Arsenal fans were the same thing. Now this is the story. Victor Gyökeres buy no. Baby o ko bia wo so no ma na gesi. Enti oba no se o me pe no ma na gesi no mo se bo. E shege be Jesus, yentimi nje mfa ma wo. Enti just fofo baby na pe. Imagine see okay. Say number 9 ni wa. Mumma me number 14.
Thierry Henry.
Fantastic. The moment that Ube to see number 14 yes we Arsenal say Kim, you remind them of greatest legend in Thierry Henry. Now Rich tie. Victor Gyökeres to see number 14 and Arsenal for say okay then we will run a promo on the jersey because the jersey number you've chosen ahano yes a sumbu pa de my entunim. Obi obeba Arsenal shop and I say obe order jersey bia online. I see open Victor Gyökeres number 14 bia no. Rich, so who order jersey and I say oba shop so obe to jersey na. Ye throw din number go akira. Ye do £16. But so oba so ka say open Gyökeres 14 da. £16 in ye de be chawo. And it's a open jersey ni say and you go achieve 14 na. A free. Rich. Almost say after he was introduced in Asia. Now we starting all your training, no. Rich, and I pay almost sorry, you know. Victor Gyökeres jersey sales are breaking the record ever Arsenal. Before Bebano, no place your Tom jersey power was Bukayo Saka. Abantia, your fellow Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard the captain. Within a short time, yeah, Victor Gyökeres by Rich. Almost say Abantia are breaking the record in terms of the jersey sales. Our team, your friend Arsenal. There is another business strategy, and your clubs can learn from it. And no, I got to call on value on jersey in the boy. Yeah. They say got to call superstar and wire.
CA.
Come, Bugu.
And you more camera.